three reasons why I'm a poor listener. One, I think I'm a good listener. Two, I get distracted. And three, I want to try to fix it. Man, now I'm not talking about in my profession, as a psychotherapist. I'm not talking about that. I'm a good listener there. At least I think I'm better at it there. But in my own personal relationship, in my marriage with my partner, man, I don't listen that good. I'm putting myself on blast too right here. I do not listen that good. I already think I'm a good listener. I already think I know everything I need to know about listening. Man, I'm terrible. I'm not really that good, man, at listening to my wife. Like sometimes my wife just wants to talk to me. She doesn't want me, she just wants to come home, man, and have somebody to talk to. And I'm that person. And after working all day and listening to a lot of people talk, I don't have that much compassion. I'm not really feeling like talking that much or listening that much. And I end up pretending like I'm listening. Like I put my phone down, right? I won't look into my phone. I won't be on Facebook or nothing like that. But I'll hold my phone real tight while she's talking to me. And I'm like anticipating when she's gonna stop so I can go back and look at it again. And I'm not really like present, man. And I'm swearing up and down I'm a good listener. In my mind I think, oh, I'm great, man. But really, thinking that you're good at listening, then I don't practice listening. You're doing those things, practicing those skills, active listening, reflecting back to her what she's saying. I don't really do none of that stuff, man. So like biased to thinking I'm better at listening than I really am. And then when my wife is talking to me, a lot of times she's talking to me about things that she's already talked to me about, like the same dilemma. And I just get distracted. And I get distracted by my own internal reaction like, God damn, I got to listen to this again. And I never say that, I just, in my mind though, like in my mind, like in my head, I'm like saying things to myself like, man, I wish she would just stop talking. I wish she understood how painful this is for me to listen to this, but at the same time, again, over and over again, it's just like, wow. I feel obligated to listen. I feel like I have to. And I feel like I have to because I don't want her to cut me off. I don't want her to stop being nice to me and stuff because I won't listen to her. So I'm sitting there listening, man. I'm trying to listen. And I'm pretending like I'm listening, really. I'm not really listening. I need to just say that, man, out loud. Because I want to be a better listener. And if I don't cop to the fact that, man, I'm good at pretending like I'm listening, when I'm really just holding my breath, waiting to say something, anticipating when I'm going to get a chance to talk. I might be thinking about something else. I've checked out, man, a lot of times. A lot of times I'm listening in anticipation of the person saying that one thing, man. That one thing that I'm going to say, wait a minute, hold up. And we're going to get into it over, that kind of stuff. I don't listen good, man. And then the next thing, next reason, I want to fix it, man. You got the babe. In my head, I'm like, babe. You got the same dilemma. Why don't we just fix it? Why don't you do something about it? Why don't you just kill somebody on your job? Or here's the funny part, right? I want to fix it, and I don't even know what the problem is. I don't even know what needs to be fixed. My wife hasn't asked me to fix nothing. I just want her to stop talking. And so that files up my listening, man. I don't even know what she's talking about. She might be saying, babe, I just bought you a ticket to Paris, France. I stopped listening. I ain't even listening to her. I'm just pretending. Or she might be telling me a dilemma, and she doesn't want me to fix it. She just wants to talk to me. She just wants to be heard. She just wants to vent. And I'm already trying to get into a solution and give her advice. And I'm terrible, man. That's such a source of suffering in my own relationship. I just need to admit that, man. That's an area of suffering. And I want to get better. I'm going to get better. Sometimes I'm like this. I know the answer if you would just shut up. I know how to solve your problem. Man, I'm so full of little red ants. It's not even funny. I'm talking about this now though, because I don't know if I'm alone in this, man. I think other people might be like this, where they might be having trouble listening to their partner. It's such a struggle internally, man, to try to be present, to try to listen, to try to turn down the noise that results from what my head tells me about what needs to be done and how I need to help my wife. Man, God. It's just terrible, man. You know, if you could just like see my insides when that was going on, it's just a trip, man. And I happen to love my wife. She cool, ain't nothing wrong with her. This is normal. But this is suffering, man. I got a good relationship.